Alright, what's up YouTube? I've got a bit of a mixed tier battle today. I talked to this guy before and he basically said he didn't have his full NU team ready and I didn't have my full NU team ready, so he said we'll just do whatever sort of thing, so yeah. So he's going to lead off with his Hitmonlee and I'm going to lead off with Kangaskhan. And I basically needed to see whether I could outspeed this thing with the fake out, because fake out unbird and normal gen Hitmonlee is pretty predictable. I do outspeed it with my fake out, so I know that means that he's going to switch, so he does decide to switch out. I predicted the Egg Slash to come in to take the return or whatever. He does switch the Egg Slash in, so I went for the Earthquake, get a nice clean Earthquake off, and but that does unfortunately raise his attack and special attack because of the weakness policy. I get a bit of life orb damage, so he's going to go for the King's Shield and just protect. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake again because it's not actually affected by the attack drop of the King's Shield. So second Earthquake, take the Egg Slash out. Didn't really do anything this match, which is good because fucking sick of seeing it. Oh, gonna have a bit of focus. So he's going to send Hitmonlee back in knowing that I can't fake him out and he's going to fake me out and do a shit ton of damage. So I'm going to switch out. I go into my physical wall Gliscor. And he takes this fake out like an absolute beast. Even with the normal gem, Gliscor just fucking takes it like a man. Get the Toxic Orb up for the Poison Heal. So his Hitmonlee's going to switch out. He goes into this Quagsire, which was an absolute bitch this game. I go for the Earthquake, just not really knowing what's going to come in as a stab move or whatever. It does about, what? I don't even know. Not a lot. Not enough for me to stay in. So I do decide to switch out. I go back into the Kangaskhan. And he's going to start setting up curses. Which when I was playing this I didn't actually see. I wasn't even looking at my DS at this point, so I didn't know what move he went for, but I probably would have been a bit more worried if I saw he went for the curse. But I go for the fake out just because why the fuck not? And it's not doing all that much, and I find out he's got the Rocky Helmet as well, which makes sense staying against this Kangaskhan. So I'm going to hit with a return here. It does way less than I was hoping for, but of course he got the curse up and I didn't see that he had the curse up. But he goes for the recover there, and at this point I am panicking because this thing walls the shit out of my team. So I decide to switch out. I'm going to switch into my, oh fuck, what are these things, Sigilyph. And he's just going to go for another recover. This Sigilyph isn't the normal synchronised, burn thing. This one is actually max HP, max speed with Calm Mind, Ice Beam, Psychic, Roosts, and so it's a bit more of a bulky one. I knew he was going to send the Murkrow in to take a Psychic, so I just decided to go for a Calm Mind. He obviously doesn't know that I'm carrying the Ice Beam because this is a very weird set, but it works really well. He goes to the Taunt to stop any more Calm Mind setting up. I knew this thing had Prankster, so because I've used it in Little Cup, so I go straight to the Ice Beam here. So I'm making a couple of decent predictions here, but still, it's quite an even battle at the moment. He decides to switch out and he brings in his Chinchino. And I just go for the Psychic, knowing that he'd switch and not wanting his Murkrow to die. It does a decent amount, but I actually thought I'd outspeed here because this Sigilyph is really, really fast. But I don't outspeed, which is a shame. Get the Citrus Berry off. 5 times with the skill link, and I actually get flinched, which was very, very, very problematic. That really did, that was problems. I decided to send in Magneton just to take the Rock Blast. I actually have the wrong EVs on this thing. This is supposed to be more of a special attack, but at the moment it was on Bold Nature and it was, EV'd into HP and defense, and so I just put EVO Light on it. So I kind of have 2 defensive walls, which is a bit weird, but nah. Doesn't matter, I'm still in the process of fully completing this NU team. Anyway, he's going to go back into Quagsire, probably predicting the Thunderbolt. I knew that he would send Quagsire in, so I just go for the try attack anyway. To get a little bit of damage off before Magneton uselessly switches out. So I go into the Blissey, just to sort of see what he's going to do. He's going to go for the Earthquake, which was very scary because I'm surprised Bliss even lived it, to be honest, because Bliss's defense is pathetic. I really thought he was going to go for like a Scald or an Ice Beam or something, which Blissey would eat up, but he didn't go for the Earthquake. He goes for the Earthquake again, which I thought was pretty predictable, but there you go. So I'm going to go for the Toxic now, because I really need to start like getting some continual damage on this thing. He's going to go for the Waterfall and Gliscor. He gets the crit, and the crit was doing about over half, so I knew that I could live another one if he didn't get the crit. So I go for the Protect here just to definitely make sure. He's going to go for a Curse actually, which was, I mean, he played well there. He definitely predicted that Protect. So good on him there. Just going to get some Poison Heal life. Fuck yeah. So I knew I could take another Waterfall from here, just judging by how much the last one did with the crit. So I'm going to go for an Earthquake just to get a little bit more damage off. Try and get this guy down as quick as possible. I actually get a crit on my Earthquake and take it into a range where the poison will be killing it. He goes for another Waterfall and he gets another crit again. So the other one must have been minimum damage or something, I don't know, but that one... Oh no, of course, because he went for the Curse. Oh. Shit, yeah. Oh, I just had this battle and now I feel like a complete idiot. I forgot about both curses, but oh well. That's life, I guess. So I decided to send out a Mirkanin, the Kangaskhan, and obvious Fake Out is obvious. And his Murkrow just lives, which is just painful. He's going to go for the Roosphere, but I know a return is going to slap him right in the face. Very, very painfully. Do go for the return and takes it out. Murkrow's defense is not the best, but due to Life Orb, I mean, Khan's also going to go down. Shame. So I decided to send out Sigilyph here because he's not doing much. Sigilyph. I just wanted to see if I could set up or anything. He sends his fucking Blastoise out. I knew it would be Mega Blastoise. It does Mega Evolve, and I don't know what tier this thing is, but it was good. And more people should use it. Once it gets going, it's good. So I decided to go for the Rooster then as I was in yellow and I needed a bit more health. And it brings me up to a good amount. He goes for the Water Pulse here. And, you know, stab with Mega Launcher. Fucking hurts. And this thing is max HP as well, so that did a lot. So I'm going to go into Magneton to take the Water Pulse. Yeah, and... I mean, even with EVO, like, Magneton is not taking that very well. He actually outspeeds the Magneton, goes to the Aura Sphere, and now I knew I was in shit. This thing is basically set up to sweep my whole team, which is not very good. I'm going to go in the Bisharp. I just desperately went for the Sucker Punch. I knew that he'd outspeed Bisharp, so I had to go for Sucker Punch. Doesn't do shit to him. He goes to the Aura Sphere. Bisharp is going to get his... He's just going to die. Straight up. Yeah, Bisharp, a max attack, max speed Bisharp cannot take that at all. I'm going to go back in Newspeak. I knew Newspeak without speed because this thing is fast as hell, but this Blastoise is tanky as shit, man, and it's putting out good damage at the same time. I'm really considering using one of these things. They're fucking good. But I basically knew it was all over it. I send over his in there just because I didn't want to forfeit because he'd done well to beat me here. So he goes to the Aura Sphere, Overus goes down. And yeah, that's it. Good game. So, good game, Dany. Really interesting one. Glad to see you using some of the more NU pokes and making good use of them. So, yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. See you later.